Let's talk about the lead form extension. It's one of my favorites, and it's probably not as commonly known as the other ones. Let me show you what it looks like. Okay. Um, all extensions, ad extensions, all they are they are part of the ads. Um, when somebody searches for the relevant terms, your regular ad will show up, but then the extension would be an additional part of it. The benefit of running extensions is obviously taking up more space on the result page and gives you a better chance of getting that click. What lead form extension is, it takes one step up. Instead of just taking the larger space, it allows the visitor or the searcher to actually put the contact information there without having to go to the website. So, for instance, in this particular situation where they're running a lead form extension with download, that person can just click on this button and be able to download whatever document there is. But the most commonly used of this type is a contact form. So the form here will be, you know, gathering information on name, email, phone number, what have you, right here without having to redirect the client or the visitor to the website. The setup of this is a little bit different, and let me show you what that looks like. So on the inside the Google Ads, let's just use this test campaign as an example. I'm using a demo account, so there's no real client data. You would go to, so here's the setup. Okay, so you go to the campaign, and then you click on Ads and Assets. So the new name for these extensions are called Assets. And once you go here, let's see. So you click on the plus sign here, and you see all these ad extensions. Lead form is the one that we are looking for, and it opens up the interface for the setup. It's a little bit different than the other ones, as you soon will see. And the key thing here is retrieving that lead is a little bit different because of the fact that this extension is embedded on the search result page. So here, if you want to create a new one, let's just do that. I have some current ones there. All you need to do is to come up with a short headline, 30 characters. We're going to use dental services, uh, local dental services. Okay, just like that. And you can use business name, ABC Dental. Just do that. And the description has 200 characters. So you can just use, whatever on the website to do that. I'm going to just use the question explanation here. And here is where you would specify the contact information you want to gather from that particular extension. And as you type or set the settings, you will see on the right hand side what it looks like. So let's use name, email, and phone number. Okay, just those three things. You see the form expands out with those three fields to be filled before that person can submit. And you can look at the other information if they're helpful, but I would caution you to not to choose too many, because understand these visitors that are on google.com, they may just look for something and get it done and continue to do what they were doing before. So too much information could, prevent them from completing that task. And then you can even add additional qualifying questions, but I wouldn't go in that direction. And then policy URL. So if your website has, I'm going to just use something, I'll just make up something, ABC. Okay. Here's an option where you can use a background image. All it does is that it allows you to, demonstrate what you're about on the search result page. Okay. And then, there's some additional steps here. It's mainly just to make your call to action stand out. So here's a headline for the submission page. This is almost like a thank you page after the